Hello guys, this is Pap from Pap back at it again, and today we have another FLEURS deck. I know a lot of you are not gonna be happy about this, but let's just enjoy this until we have it before it's nerfed, if it will eventually be nerfed. Even though I don't know if you have given a look to the competitive scene, this is not performing good just because of the poor recycling part. Like, we have nothing when we go when we have long duels. These skills gives you nothing in long duels. You just have those two effects, establishing a very good board turn one, but then after it just becomes so tough to for all the FLEURS decks to recover and actually to recycle their materials, their cards, from the graveyard and stuff. So I'm not sure at this point this will be nerfed, but we'll see, of course. And before jumping right into it, guys, just a quick reminder: if you enjoy the content, please leave a like and subscribe. I really appreciate it, and it really helps me a lot. Let's jump right into it. So I'm here with, of course, Sherry, and this is the deck. So on the wave of going through old decks like Gravekeepers was, I decided to revive, or at least to try to revive, 6 Samurai. So what's nice about this is that you can actually end up on the classic double negation that everyone would like to have. I mean, monster effect negation plus spell trap negation. I know we already did that somehow with Crystal Wing and Void Ogre, but of course having the negation of Void Ogre is a little bit more complicated because you need to have no cards in your hand, and sometimes it just becomes tough not to have cards in your hand, and that's the FLEURS stuff to blame for that, because of course you can't get rid of the Sorcerer de Flare in your hand except by normal summoning that, so that's why. And yeah, with this, of course, it's so much easier. Now let me start saying this is not a competitive deck, this is not your top the FLEURS deck. Of course, it's just a very nice list, a very fun list if you want to play with 6 Samurais again. So it's a 2-card combo at least. Of course, the spell cards for 6 Samurais helps a lot, and then I've added the triple Durandal plus Fireflame Lady to help the combo become more consistent, because sometimes you just need an additional special summon of a warrior and then can come up with the Fireflame Lady. Now just one copy of Fireflame Lady, because you can search it with Durandal. How do you search Durandal? With the Power Tool Dragon that comes up along the way during the process of summoning your Crystal Wing. So it's super easy. You have basically guaranteed access to Fireflame Lady. What you actually mandatory need for your turn 1 is a level 4, and we play 3, 6, 7, 8 of them. So you need 8 level, you need at least 1 level 4 to get the combo going, because of course you start with the skill drawing an additional card with Stardust Charge Warrior, and then eventually you could get to the double boy. Then we have the classic Dingirsu, because Sorcerer de Flare parts the skill is basically a 1-card Dingirsu. The Trishula, because when you go second you can do your classic non-responsive Trishula. Then we have Nightmare Phoenix as a genetic link, and Abyss Dweller, because eventually you can't go into Shien, because it can happen that you have a couple of level 4s but you have no tuner level 1, and that means no dojo, of course, because it's like you're playing 6 copies of the Fuma, the level 1 tuner, because you're playing 3 Fuma and 3 dojo. That's why. But if you happen not to draw any of this, you can eventually end on Crystal Wing Synchro Dragon and the Abyss Dweller. That is very nice in this meta, and it's also a valid alternative. For the decklist, of course, it's just the classic 6 Samurai stuff. The Kizan is super important, as well as the Legendary Secret. 1 copy of each of these 2 cards. 1 Inishi, because it can be a nice removal and can be brought out from Shin's dojo. Same here for Kizaru, can be also a nice way to increase your hand size, especially if you're in a tough situation when you have to set Fuma, basically, maybe just because your opponent interrupted you during during your combo, and when he pops Fuma, you can bring out Kizaru and get an additional card to your hand. Can be always very nice. No staple, as you can see right here. There's actually not enough room for that, but again, if you wanna have that nostalgia feeling playing 6Ms, this is a fun alternative. Of course, enjoy the replays, some nice cheesy wins. Honestly, I'm not sure this could be cog worthy. You can try at the end of the month, maybe actually already right now because we are at the end of the month. Maybe you can try and let me know if these can have a chance. And that's all, guys, for the explanation. Of course, if you have any questions, don't forget to drop them in the comment section down below, and let's jump right into the replays. Here we go, my boys. First replay, it's us to go first. Let's see what we have. We have, of course, when you start with the 6 Samurai spell, it's super nice because you're gonna have some nice draws, some nice special summons, and it's super good to play it. And let's see what we have here. Revolution the FLEURS to begin with to summon the boys. So as you can see, when you only have one level 4, the important thing is to start with the status charge warrior. So you draw an extra card that could become very nice and very important to give you the second level 4. So we got status charge to draw, the necrosynchron to summon the bulb, as you can see right there, and we got exactly another level 4. At this point we're chilling. Power tool dragon, but in this case, because we have the Shin's Dojo and actually the Kizan, we don't even need the Fireflame Lady because Kizan can special summon itself. But of course we could have had a different problem if we had another monster like Anishi here, for example. So as you can see, revealing tree with Durandal to get the equip spell to our hands, then Durandal of course to grab the Fireflame Lady that is not gonna be needed right now, Dojo to summon the Fuma, then draw another couple of cards, then Fuma again, then Kizan special summon into Shien, then Bulb milling to come back into Crystal Wing, and this is your turn 1. We also have another Kizan that we're gonna summon actually, because if you have another Kizan or actually the chance to have another 6 Samurai on the field alongside Shien, just do it, because keep in mind, Shien can avoid being destroyed by simply popping another 6 Samurai card you control. Either it happens by battle or by card effects. So there you go, this is our board with negation of a spell chop, negation of monster effect, super nice. It started with live twins, guess what? Negated. So, but this happens to be live twins unchained. So yeah, this card, summoning the boy, popping the crystal wing, we can't do nothing. Abomination's prison, guess what? Shien says no thank you. Now you could say he misplayed, but he did not, because he could have just tried to pop the Shien, right? But the problem would have been that we have Fuma Engrave, so with Fuma Engrave he wouldn't have been destroyed, we could have just banished that. So we negated that, he sets a card, he attacks, but guess what happens? Shien can avoid being destroyed by popping the Kizan, as I told you before. At this point, we are setting Fuma. Look at this nice interaction, popping the Fuma with Soji the Flare, so we got the Inishi summons, and we don't care about the back row because we have Shien, and we can always negate that. In fact, he didn't even try activating that. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Second duel, my boys, we have Playmaker. Let's see what we have. Link Dark Race. So interesting, it's not the classic Deco Dark Fluid deck. So it starts with Unchained, actually, and the drop card, so it got an additional summon. Let's see what this guy is gonna end on. So of course, in this case, guys, we're going second, even though this would have been a maybe not a so crazy combo going first, because we don't have the level 4. So he ended with the Unchained Soul of Rage that can link summon during our turn, keep in mind that, and he has also double backwards. So we got a boy, then we used the spell card, he went with the Unchained Soul of Rage to link summon straight away. Not sure about this choice, but yeah. Then Dojo, then double Dojo actually. So we started with the Fuma, getting the signs out, another Dojo to get the 2 6 Samurais counters, so we can draw 2 cards, as you can see. Not so perfect, but fine, because we got the Soch de Flare, so we can pop out on Fuma and the Link monster to trigger Fuma and actually summon a level 4 6 samurai guy, right? So he has the Ice Dragon Prison though, so he's gonna banish my 2 Fuma. That's a problem, but we don't care, because now with Fuma we're getting in a Kizaru that is gonna give us another boy, and then the fields, the continuous spell summon the 3rd Fuma and go straight away into Shien. So now we don't care about the back row because we can just negate it. And he scooped, even though we didn't have lethal just by 100, he decided to scoop. That's fine. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. Here we go, my boys, 3rd duel. This time we're going first, and we have a crazy hand because we have basically both the Fuma and the 2 level 4s. So we're starting with Revolution the Flare, of course, starting with the level 6, as you can see right there. So drawing a card plus Necrosynchron, enhancing the bulb. We got also 6 Samurai United, perfect. At this point, this is the classic example where you need the Fire Flame Lady, because at this point there's no way for you to summon the legendary secret of the 6 Samurai. There's no way. So how do you summon it? Thanks to the Firefly Lady combo. So we got the Power 2 Dragon to grab the Durandal searching and getting the Firefly Lady. Because we control the tuner, actually we first went into the Crystal Wing, so at this point we're chilling with the first negation, then Firefly Lady special summon that can send herself to grave to special summon a warrior from your hand. There you go. Also Shien is here, plus double draw of the 6 Samurai United, and Kizan special summon, because why not? Also keeping with Durandal, just in case he pops it, we can summon the Firefly Lady as an additional protection. So it's him now. Let's see what he has. Suship right there, but guess what? Guess what? Crystal Wing can just negate the effect of Suship Uni. So he's got the terraforming, but guess what? Shien can negate that as well. So, I mean, we can negate that as well with Shien. And then he's got just an attack, but at this point, we really don't care. He can't do nothing. We got another Kizan, and we can just attack at this point. Even if he had any sort of end drop at this point, or a set card, guys, nothing would have changed, because the set card would have been negated by Shien again, and the end drop by Crystal Wing. That's how you do it, my boys. There you go. For duel, my boys, we have Yubel with a 6 win streak, Sacred Beast, and it's us to go first. We unfortunately have both Durand and the Firefly Lady in hand, but still. So we got the normal summon to begin with of a level 4 going into the level 6. So the problem now is that we need to have another level 4 plus the tuner. So that's super tough. We just got the level the level 4 in hand, right? So we made the Firefly Lady come back because we could just grab it. So there you go, additional special summon. Now with the Kizaru we can get another 6 samurai in our hand. Why we're doing this? Because we want to, of course, thin the deck the most we can. So we got the legendary secret of the 6 samurai. We got Power 2 Dragon, as you can see, Bulb to get out, and the Crystal Wing straight away. Double draw, just a Kizan, and as you can see right here, straight away into Abyss Dweller. So this is when you do not have access to the tuner. That's what you can do, Dweller plus Crystal Wing. And keep in mind, guys, Crystal Wing remains one of the best limit 1 because it's super tough to go through. So we use the Abyss Dweller so he has no search from the grave, and keep in mind there's nothing he can do to go over Crystal Wing with the Sacred Beast, because it's not only about the fact that we can negate the Shimmering, the hand drop from the hand, but it's also the fact that all the Sacred Beasts are level 10 and basically level 5 or higher, so Crystal Wing will just become bigger. So that's it. So he went with double draw. He just needs at this point a spell card, and he exactly has it. So this is to show you. Now I was lucky to get the Mystic box to pop my Crystal Wing, and he had lethal. But I'm showing you this just to, of course, to see that even if you don't have the Shien on the field, you have a very nice turn 1, and I mean Dueler can help a lot. Not in this case, of course. Definitely Shien would have been better because we could have negated the Mystic box. But yeah, that's how you do it, my boys. Actually, almost how you do it, my boys. There you go. Last but not least, guys, we have Edge Imp Retrofit, another very nice deck with Fluffles. And I mean, I wish we went first actually, but still, it's got the Toy Vendor to begin with, so pretty easy. The dog to get the Fluffle Wing, so he's got the perfect combo. So let's speed things up. I guess it's gonna, of course, end on the Edge Imp sight in his end. As you can see, he's got the Poly and the Edge Imp sight. So then Poly's got also the double draw with the Penguin, another Patchwork, and now it's us to go. So he ended on the Kraken, and we know he has the Edge Imp sight, right? So we got the Shin's Dojo to begin with, then we summoned the Enishi, then Dojo, there you go, to get the Fuma. He's got the Edge Imp sight straight away to go into the Cruel Will. So let's see what he's going to pop. He went for the Enishi, not the perfect choice because we can just go into Kizan. At this point, Synchro Summon into Shien, that's gonna be useful only next turn. Then I changed the level of Necro Synchron here, as you can see, to make it level 1. So I realized that I didn't need Shien, that was the problem. You know what? Sometimes going second, these could be just more of a problem than anything else. So we changed the level to 3 because look at this combo. We went into Stardust Charge Warrior, getting the draw and Necrosynchron, summoning the Bulb. Then we actually drew another 6 Samurai. Power True Dragon is here, plus getting the Durandal, the one Durandal, of course, revealing 3. Durandal to get the 5 Flame Lady. But at this point, we're just going through another thing. Actually, I decided, why did I show you this combo? Because the point is, changing the level of Necroflare to 3 can make you have Trishula. So that was the initial plan. Like 7 plus 3 plus 1 is Trishula, you can banish 2, but unfortunately what's the problem here? That you do not have lethal. So I changed my plan and went straight away into Crystal Wing because I just realized Crystal Wing is a tough client for Fluffles. So I'm just attacking at this point, I don't care. Even if he tries the boost, we're just gonna be bigger, but we can also just negate the boost. So that was super nice. We're attacking, we're chilling right now. He's got the Patchwork to get the Polymerization, and then another Edge Imp sight. Then he went Polymerization, but he scooped because I think he realized he didn't have enough to go over Crystal Wing. So because you can just negate the effect to pop, and unless he has to, he can't do that much. And I guess he just didn't have it. So guys, that's how you do it, my boys. There you go. So again, guys, not a competitive deck, not a super strong deck, but a really fun one, especially for the OG players that love to play with the 6 Samurais, and they have all of the 6 Samurai stuff abandoned there, left there, and you know, dusty. You can actually now take it back and use with these nice Flare deck. Let me know what you think in the comment section down below, guys. Thanks a lot for watching, and as always, see you in the next one.